A month in, and officials say their search is not scaling back, and they will continue full force in the search for missing Colorado City teenager Haley Dunn.
KTAB's Tiffany Tatro caught up with Haley's mother today and has reaction. She joins us in the studio. Tiffany?
Lane, Billie Jean Dunn tells us she knows investigators are doing all they can, but she says there is somebody else she thinks needs to be looked at.
Well, as of this week, we haven't scaled back because we've been very aggressive in searches.
A month into the investigation, and City Manager Pete Camper says law enforcement continues to make progress. Today they set out with dogs, re-examining places of interest and canvassing areas not yet looked at. Camper says Scurry County and the community of Dunn, where Sean Adkins is said to be staying, continues to be a focal point in the criminal investigation.
Mr. Adkins is well familiar with Scurry County and Dunn area, and any kind of habits he had in the past, they're going to potentially look at those areas, see if something was left behind.
Meanwhile, out in Big Spring, volunteer group Haley's Angels reported finding a sock with a potential blood stain on it.
Everywhere!
Big Spring police came out and collected the potential evidence for testing. Officials say it's too early to confirm if the finding could be related to the case.
As it is right now, I don't know the nature of the sock, if it's a male or female sock. At this time, we don't know. We'll let them investigate it on their side and look for their contact.
As Camper says, the investigation is not scaling back. Haley's mom, Billie Dunn, says she knows investigators are doing all they can, but is starting to get frustrated with the progress being made.
I feel like we're just hitting brick walls, like we haven't gotten anywhere, and I don't know if that's true, but that's the way that I see it.
She says there is another person to be looked at.
Investigators know about it, but they haven't questioned him. They can't find him. And he did threaten to hurt me and Haley. And he hasn't been talked to and hasn't been found.
Camper says all leads are being looked into and investigated on a criminal level. Dunn says she's confident in law enforcement and knows they all have the same goal, to find her missing daughter. Tiffany Tatro, KTAB News.
Now, Billie Dunn says she is happy with the overall efforts of law enforcement, and she is going to continue to work with them until Haley is brought home. Reporting live in the studio, Tiffany Tatro, KTAB News.